welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Charmaine, and today Taylor and I are doing our follow-up to the Beat the Blues collab, where we talk about our habits, goals, and new things that we want to try for the year of 2023. We're trying to keep this going, and we're trying to hold ourselves accountable for the stuff that we said that we were going to do in January. Much like doing a follow-up on your resolutions, but I don't like resolutions, and I don't like saying resolutions. These are not resolutions, these are stuff that I'm working on all year long, and that's awesome. Okay, so first I'm going to start with my goals. So my goal for this year is to have up to 1,200 or 1,400, like in between there, for subscribers. As of today, when I woke up this morning, I'm at 916. I was at like 910, and then I went down to like 901, and I was over like the 900 mark and back down like probably 40 times. I'm kind of stuck in like this like the beginning of the 900s kind of area. 916 is the highest I've been so far this whole year. So, and I hit like 900, I think, in February. So it's taking a little while for me to get up there. That's okay. I mean, like, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and I totally get that. Maybe not everybody's enjoying this content that I'm putting out, but I'm having a good time, so good for me. I want to spend more time with my family and doing family breakfast and stuff. Today is the 13th. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. So we're going out for breakfast tomorrow with my Nana and Papa and my mom and dad. So I get to see my family then. We're also spending more time with my boyfriend's family. So we're going to be going out for supper with his parents like the week that I'm on holidays, which is like next Saturday I start holidays. So sometime during that week, we're going to go out with his parents as well. So my goal for this year for reading was to read 20 to 25 books. I completed that goal in April. So I'm very happy about that. So now my goal is to complete 20 or 52 books. And I think like I'm over the 30 mark. I can't remember where I am though. I just finished reading one of the Practical Magic like spin-offs yesterday. And I started my new book, which is Crush today, or yesterday. So I started this as well because I was reading two books at the same time. One of them I read on audio, and then one of them I read physical. So honestly, I have been like burning through books. It's amazing. Another goal that I had was to keep using my good stuff. I am working on that. I have been buying too much new stuff. So I am going to be trying to like not buy anything in June. I'm going to be skipping my Ipsy bag in June, and I'm not going, like, Glossy Box is done. It doesn't ship to Canada anymore, which I'm very mad about. If you saw my Glossy Box video, you know that. But it's not shipping to Canada anymore, so I won't be getting that anymore. I don't plan on buying any books for that month, but I mean, like, you know, I say I don't plan on buying any books, but I might. Like, I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm not going to buy anything, because the minute that I do that, I'm going to buy all of this stuff. But I am going to try and do a low buy month for the month of June and actually just use my good stuff, because I do need to spend more time using the stuff that I have. And then for my last goal, it's to make 2023 awesome for myself and others. I am having a little bit of a hard time on the awesomeness on my end. As you guys know, in March, I found out that I had a heart attack. And then my health has kind of been like, I've been dealing with a lot of doctor's appointments and going and doing stuff like that, new medications and everything like that. Plus for like the end of April and like the first month of May, I was super stressed out at work. So I was cranky all the time and I was really depressed. So I'm having like a little bit of a hard time getting back from that. But again, I am trying to make May or like 2023 amazing. So I am working on stuff to help myself with that. I did start taking some more vitamins, so I'm working on that. I started drinking more water. I bought myself these like fancy water bottles. So I have one at home and I have one at work, and my work one has been going really well. Like I'm up to 2.5 bottles of this a day. And I never used to drink, like I maybe have like 2 cups of water at work before. So it's good that I'm drinking a lot of water there, especially because it's a really physical job and I need more water at work. It's also very dry there. So I'm doing really good on that. I have been for a couple of walks. I did walk home from work the one day. So like, I mean, I've been trying to do more stuff to like get outside more as well. And I'm trying to do more stuff where like, I'm not going to be spending money to have a good time. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm trying to make 2023 better. How are you guys doing on your 2023 thing? Is it going okay for you? Are you guys doing okay out there? Let me know down in the comments. Then for my habits, I have my skincare routine, which I have been doing awesome at. I'm very happy with my skincare routine. I got some like Temu bucks or whatever, like their deliveries were late for me, so I ended up with $10 for Temu. So I bought myself these forehead patches because I think I wear a mask every day at work, so I keep like raising my eyebrows, but it's giving me a headache. So I have to stop doing that. So I'm like consciously like, put your eyebrows down. Put your eyebrows down. Like, I don't know why. I think it's because of the mask. So I keep like, you know, like just so because for some reason I think it's gonna like make me see better or something. I don't know. Anyways, I got these forehead mask things that you're supposed to wear overnight because I think I'm giving myself headaches by lifting up my eyebrows all the time. So I'm working on that. The next one I have is to be more patient. I don't have that. I'm still working on it. I'm trying. I'm also trying to control my temper better because I'm not supposed to have any like super emotional things, you know, like not get too excited, not get too mad, not get too sad, that kind of thing, which I've had that like my whole life. I'm supposed to be working on that, but whatever. The next thing is getting better at sending out mail in a timely manner. I have not sent out any of the Beat the Blues collabs since April, but I did go and buy a whole bunch of mailers. I had to get like packages like to put stuff in, and I went and got stamps and I went and got mailer boxes and stuff like that. So I will be doing that on my holidays here, and then everything should be sent out except for one by March 31st or May 31st. I should have everything sent out by then. I caught a couple of hiccups that sent me back a little bit. Also, I'm changing it next year because this is too much for me. I have literally caused myself so much stress by doing that like 31 days of giveaways, which I thought in my mind, I was like, it's an amazing idea. It is in theory until you get to actually doing the giveaways where you announce everybody in the same 5 days. Like, that was a bad choice. Thank you, Nicola TT, for talking to me about that. We are going to figure out a way to do it better next year for myself. Okay, so my new things to try are learning how to edit a little. I actually got quite a bit better. I can insert photos now into the videos. I've learned how to do that. I can put text on the screen. And if you watched my Monday mystery collab with Leanna, Andy, Taylor, Ash, and Casey, I ended up doing like a whole bunch of like little segments together to make that video. Because I had to like because we're acting in it, right? So I had to keep refilming myself because I would mess up and I would be like, so Taylor, and then I'd like forget that she's Professor Plum. So I'd have to like edit them. So I did a really good job in that video, I think anyway. There's only so much I can video like edit out though, and I don't know how to like grab a piece from the middle and take it out, that kind of thing. So I just like edit it out. Like I put a whole bunch of little videos together. Another new thing that I want to try, which I don't even know, like I'm going to cross this out. I mean, actually I won't. One day I do want to skydive. I saw like a 60-year-old lady jump out of a plane attached to somebody because, you know, when you first skydive, you gotta, well, maybe you don't know that, but when you first skydive, you have to jump with somebody else, like they're attached to you. I saw her do that when she was 60. I'm going to skydive by the time I'm 60. That's it. That's on. I have not done anything with the learning how to drive yet, but I did add in my 50 Shades of Yellow / Gold padding project, and I filmed my first update today, and I did so good. So I'm very excited about that. I think, like, so far I'm like a little bit 50-50 on the new things to learn how to try. Or, yeah, the new things to try. I'm not doing so great with that, but I have a lot of stuff going on, and I'm just, like, not mentally there for a little bit of it. I am having a hard time with 2023. I will say making 2023 awesome for myself and others. I think I'm doing okay with making it awesome for others, but for myself, I'm having a little bit of a hard time, like, just not being upset all the time. But I have a lot going on, so I'm trying to like work on that. I am trying to control myself a little bit better in the temper area and be a little bit more patient. So I am working on that, but that I think will be like, I don't know, maybe I'll be like 98 and I'll be patient. I don't know. Probably not, because I'll be 98 and I'll be like over everything. I don't know. Anyways, let me know how your goals are going, how your habits are going, what your new things are that you're going to try. How are you guys doing with everything? I know that a lot of you guys have been answering us in the comments, because also please go over and watch Taylor's video. But I know that a lot of you guys have been answering us in the comments, and I love that because like we're all helping keep each other accountable for like all year long, you know? And that's really what I wanted to go with. Like Beating the Blues, that collab for me was amazing. It was so much fun to do. And I know that January is a really tough time for a lot of people, and I really wanted to do something uplifting and heartwarming and have a really good time and like have you like something to look forward to every day. So I'm really enjoying keeping it going all of these months. Even though like I'm having a hard time and I'm a little bit depressed and I'm like a little bit down and like maybe stuff isn't working out as well as I wanted it to in my original plan of this year, I'm still doing good and I'm still having a really good time. And I'm still really enjoying talking about like beating the blues and trying to like spread some sunshine and some uplifting and stuff like that. So please go over and watch my friend Taylor's video. I cannot wait to see what she says. She's been doing really good with the collab as well. I think that she's actually having a really good time, like, with these follow-up videos as well, because it's something a little bit different for our channels as well. So please like this video and check out my description box for other content creators. If you guys did not see the Monday mystery collab, my giveaway is still on until the 22nd. So please make sure I'll link it down in the description box. I'll try and remember to link it in the comments as well. So you guys can go and check that out, because you watch the videos and then you come and tell me who the murderer is and let me know who it is. And then you get entered into a giveaway. Okay? So please go and check that out, because I think that's fun. Thank you guys so much for spending a couple minutes of your day with me today. I really, really appreciate that. And I really, really appreciate you. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!